Getting into game 3 here, looking at the rosters. Flowers, probably their best pitcher has been Birdo. Daisy continues to get the start. Maybe that's part of their strategy with her being great in those mid-innings relief. Best player on their team by a mile, in my opinion, is Matt here. Known for Wii Sports, normally boxing, but he's been just outstanding in center field role. Got moved to right field and saw a little bit of frustration with change of responsibility, but he responded in kind. Had a great game despite the loss. Lost that Murkrow squad that is looking great. Other side here, new management did not stop the babies' tear. If there is a get-right game for Adam, it is not the opponent that you want. These sidekicks are hitting well. Boo, complete game, I believe, yesterday. Bowser Jr. could have the candidacy for Captain of the Year. We can talk about it going into next week. Looks like all our settings are set. I have a full cup of Joe. We're off. Last game here at Sunset Stadium. Got one more at Nighttime Stadium. Of course. So probably wouldn't do that. Boo taking the mound. Gonna start us off here. I believe Red Magic will be leading us off. I like the change to have Red Magic as a leadoff hitter. Typically you look for speed, but I think contact's so important. You just want base runners for your heavy hitters to knock it in. Base runner, though, good. He gets on board as a leadoff single. Fireball, Scorch, Dark Bones, but not enough for a double by far. Slowest character, I believe, in the league, but he's still playing. God bless him. Not from Wii Sports, MVP candidate. I mean, what else can I say about him? He's been one of the best defensively. He's been one of the best offensively. Does not help his case here, though, as he hits into a double play. I mean, he has a hard responsibility with slow base runner in front of him, but he has to get on board here. You want to get Birdo up to bat with as many hitters as possible. Welcome just in time for Baby's game. Sorry, it's a little bit late, you know. I'm trying to keep it down for my neighbors, but we're cozy here. We're having a great time. Babies force a 1-2-3 inning through a double play and a flyout. They'll get a chance to send their captain to bat. Yes, tell your friends, tell your family. Call your mom and dad, it's time for the Babies game. Fair ball down the third baseline. A tricky play for Red Noki, but she gets it over to Critter. It's 1 out. Flowers up in the outfield. Daisy, interesting case as a pitcher. On one hand, technique pitcher, so you don't expect her to have the most stamina. She's known more as a strikeout pitcher, or I guess an induced flyout pitcher, if you want to put it that way. She's worked her way out of tricky situations. But the problem is she's so dang good in the field. She's been actually better, I think, as a shortstop coming in relief, but she forced a double play there to her second baseman. Babies go 1-2-3. It's scoreless through 1. But it sort of goes into what I was saying earlier. Birdo, now up to bat, she's been just supreme as a pitcher. I think she's been one of the better ones in the league. I have her third on my personal list before, this week's games. We'll see how I feel going back and examining them. She's also been just a great batter. Sometimes it's one of those things where pitching or not pitching can just help you keep your mind in the right place, keep your eye on the ball. Birdo finds her pitch there. Speaking of keeping your eye on the ball, but maybe just barely gets the wrong half of it. Pushes it foul. Changeup. She's going to swing for contact, but she's going to send it right to the shortstop. Fire, bro. First out. Runners away. Toadette up the bat. Toadette I've been impressed with as well this season, for what it's worth. I think she's been getting on base at a high rate. When she's on base, she typically does pretty good damage with her legs. Aggressive base runner. Gets one robbed from her here by Fire, bro. He's put away both these outs these innings. Red Toad needs to keep it out of the infield here if he wants to have a chance to get on base, I think. Baby's infield is just oppressive. I think there's 2 infields that are probably my infield of the year so far, and it's as he keeps it out of the infield, it gets base hit right over the head of the second baseman, Boomerang Bro. You got the Bro backfield here, and that's Hammer Bro Fire, or Boomerang Bro Fire Bro. They've just both been great in their roles. Fire Bro, 1 error, but otherwise great. Great hitters as well. Whereas you have for the Swatters, who we will see later tonight, that great Delfino wall, it's cinema. I don't know what else to tell you. Probably some of the most entertaining baseball you see right now. Pivotal at bat. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Boo. Throws a meatball to Red Critter. Luffy has to rush over. He's going to probably be the jumper here. No, he sends up Dark Bones. Dark Bones comes down with a clutch grab. Side is retired. It was close. There could have been a 3-run lead out of nowhere as Red Critter pushes one, but gets under it more than on top of it, and gives Dark Bones a chance to get up there and take one away from him. Game stays scoreless going into the bottom of the second. Boomerang Bro now at the bat. Daisy still going strong. Foul block, won't force an error. Birdo does a good job getting it out of her hands nice and early. I did mention Daisy's playing great at shortstop. That's not to take away from Birdo. Birdo's been great as well, but Birdo's not Birdo. Birdo's as expected, just a great hitter, good chemistry. Another power block won't matter. Shy Guy snags that one out of the air, and it's already 2 outs, bottom of the second. Daisy's having a great game, only allowed 1 hit. She's looking to induce another out here with her flower ball. Boo jumps on it. Unadvisable. Birdo's under it. No item to save him. Daisy goes 1, 2, 3, I think on 3 pitches. Flowers are already back up to bat. We're in a defensive battle here. Both sides pitching well, playing well. Daisy gets aboard with the leadoff single. Red Magic Koopa now. Top of the order. He'll get aboard with a single. Daisy safely at second. Luffy taken out by the green shell. Gets the ball to cut off mid. Now Matt aboard. MVP caliber player could have his MVP moment. He's charging up. Boo's not tired yet. He still has a lot of gas left in the tank. But Matt, known to smash him, not today. 2 double plays and 2 at-bats. He's having a rough one. At least advances the runner, and now with 2 outs, a high leverage situation. It's Shy Guy. Shy Guy and Boo going way back. Boo gets the upper hand this time. Fire Bro takes one away. Great defense from the babies. Probably saves a run there. Double play. Nice snag from Fire Bro. Game remains scoreless. Settle in, everybody. We're in a duel. It's like, I always imagine it like the Wild West. Firebird gets the leadoff single up the middle. You know, you got two aces on the mound. And they're leaving it all on the field. You know, they're just, you don't talk to them when they're in the dugout. You just let them throw their stuff. And if it's good enough, it's good enough. And if it isn't, it isn't. But tonight it is. Daisy induces the double play ball, won't get it out. Birdo, error from the item. Green shell was on target. Dark Bones is brutal with the error item to get Luffy on base. Now he's going to try and bunt to advance both runners with just 1 out, or with just no outs. Daisy finds herself in a jam, so she digs into her bag, goes to the flower pitch. Good, digs into it again after he doesn't bite on the first. 2 strikes. He's going to have to swing at this. Infield fly is called. Shy Guy jumps maybe needlessly over the fire, but I wouldn't want to get hit with it either. First out, double plays in play here. No bunt shown, so Koopa's going to swing on this. Has the item to back him up. Those have been pivotal. Koopa hits into a double play. Birdo drops back into the outfield like a receiver looking over their shoulder for a catch. Comes down with it, gets the ball over to second. 6-4 on the put away. Game is still scoreless. Birdo back up to bat. It has been, don't let the scoreboard fool you. It has been I mean, of course it's been defensive, but it has been a thriller. I mean, just great play. Neither side wants to blink first. It might decide the game. Toadette gets good contact on that. Gonna drive that out in center field. Luffy gets under it. He will, of course, get bombed, but the things you do for love. Toad looking to crowd the play. He's trying to jam up on this ball, I think, and just pop something over the head of the Hammer Bros. Instead, goes in the middle and sees why that's a bad idea. Boomerang Bro takes away another base hit. This infield is impenetrable. And this game stays tied, 0-0. Blue Dry Bones. Lineup change. Let's see how it affects him if he gets a little bit more patience. Can't jump on this one. He does. Daisy forces another out. She is looking like the ace she was promised to be. She's already gone 3 scoreless innings. First pitch out. Might get a second one here if Bowser Jr. bites on it once the fireballs. He does. Fireballs could force the error here. Birdo gets hit. She doesn't have the wherewithal to jump over it. Base hit for Bowser Jr. assisted by error. Daisy is frustrated. They're not pulling her. They're going to give her a chance to figure it out on the mound. She still has some more gas in the tank. Leaves a fireball over the outside of the plate. Toad doesn't get there in time. He can't track it down before it reaches the wall. Bowser Jr. is trying him. He thinks of three, reconsiders. Runners first and second, just one out. Daisy tired. She's wind up pitch. Fastball inside of the plate, strike one. Wind up, and pitch. Strike two, swinging. Blue Magic Koopa. Third pitch, fastball outside of the plate. He pops one up to shallow to left field. Toadette can't get there in time. She has the legs, but that barely got out of the infield, I'd say. Now, Boo, he has a grand slam on the season at this stadium. Just goes for the slap hit here, but that's going to break the tie. Bowser Jr. gets home. Everybody's safe. Throw is way late. There's still a jam here for the Flowers. You got to think they got to go to Birdo. They will. Runners inherited. Daisy on the hook for 3. Birdo trying to limit the damage. It's just 1. Fastball on the inside corner of the plate. Ooh, that's bad. Drops in for what will be a single, but it might clear the bases. Toad's going to try to snag one at the plate. He won't be in time. He'll hold the runner at third. That's a 2 RBI single. Runners on the corner. This game is starting to pull away from the animatronics. One out. Luffy now at bat. He's been mediocre at the plate this season. Let's see if he can continue this scoring at a pivotal time. Birdo goes to her changeup. She has another in the tank. Should be enough to fool him. These things are basically automatic. Instead, goes to the fastball inside corner of the plate. And this is what I'm talking about. Daisy, right after she gets pulled from the mound, leaping catch, double play, ends the inning. But those 3 runs counting against her, she'll have a chance to do some damage. Batting third herself. Red Noki to start. Boo, he's been great. Pitched complete game yesterday. Doesn't look like he's tired at all today. Scoreless through 4. Welcome to the top of the 5th, everybody. Renoki welcomes us with a slap hit to the second baseman and retires him. 1 away. Boo has been excellent with the placement of these curves, I feel like. There, though. Red Critter jumps on one. Finds it hanging over the corner of the plate. They check him at first, but he stays. Single in. Daisy at bat, 1 away, 1 on first. Strike, 1 in. Baseball's back. Welcome back to baseball. Daisy crushes one. Smokes it up through right. Hard hit to right center field. Luffy gets behind it. Limits it to just a single that advances the runner, but now 2 on. Tying runs at the plate. It's Red Magic. But what'd you miss? What did we miss so far? I didn't actually record the game scores. I have to go back and do that. I believe it's been 2. I can tell you. Well, just give me a second, because Red Magic smokes a single, advances the runner to the corner, knocks one home. Now Boo is not scoreless. This game's dangerous in the other direction. So game 2. Yeah, I forgot to record the scores. I believe Murkrows beat JJJ in short order. They looked great, and the strongest out for Matt. He continues his poor night of hitting. Daisy's gonna try the sac fly. It's a close play at the plate, but she's gonna win out here. Does a spinning kick delivered to the side of Drybone's head. Not sure if it's legal, but the ump counts it. Murkrows won and strongest won. Kong's kept it close, but their pitching depth hurt them. Boomerang Bro puts an end to the inning before more can score, but the lead has shrunk. Just 1 remains now. This game is tense, man. Let me tell you. So far, this one was 0-0, and then as soon as the babies had their outburst and had 3, the animatronics came right back and they had 2. Now Dark Mode is trying to break the tie. That one's hooking foul, but if it stays fair, it's gone and it's gone. Red Toad thought it was foul. He stopped running, gave up on it, but the lead just doubled from 1 to 2 as Dark Bones hammers that first pitch, and it's gone, long gone into the setting sun. It's directly in between fans, so nobody gets that souvenir. But it's for two babies. Red Koopa at the plate. Foul block might be able to get him a run or a hit here, and it does. He runs out the single, perfectly placed to only clip the first baseman and the second baseman. Would have been an out, but gets him aboard instead. No outs. Babies could break this one open here. Speaking of breaking it open, Drybones doesn't want to be outdone. Red Toad doesn't get over there again. Blue Drybones follows up the Dark Bones home run with a 2-run bomb of his own. Knocks in Red Koopa. This game's lead, or the lead grew right back. Now 4 runs the difference. Most they've trailed all night for the Flowers. Drybones, players of the night so far. Great hitting. And, you know, this is a team that I think is greater than the sum of their parts, but the parts are already pretty damn good. Left field is struggling tonight for sure, but I think more, I mean, for chemistry reasons, you have to have it set up like this, but Toad is just not the rangy midfielder or center fielder that you want. You know, you want somebody like Toadette or a Yoshi or a me, and he's just, I mean, look, he's getting beat to the ball there, and Bowser Jr. is going to get all the way to third. He has wheels. Magic Koopa up to bat, looking to increase the lead instead. Lucky to only get away with 2 outs there. Shy Guy, amazing diving catch. Gets the ball back to first. Catches Boomerang Bro halfway on his way to second. Bowser Jr. stays at third. But boo, if he wants to increase, won't be able to settle for a sacrifice fly here if he wants to increase the lead. 4 runs, not safe in this league, let me tell you. Blooper out to center field. I keep saying midfield. Either way, whatever you call it, single puts Boo on base and knocks in another run. 5 runs now. Fire Bro at the plate. Gets a lot of that one, but easily slicing foul. Watch your head if you're in the audience tonight. Knocks one up through center field. Right over second base for a base hit. Birdo getting frustrated out there. You don't know if it's the items, the hits, the pitches, the calls. But she is not having her best game. And Goofy's at the plate. Hasn't been having his best season, but that will continue here. Daisy finally gets Birdo off the mound 4 runs later. 7-2. Toad has to redeem himself here in the hole. Birdo up the bat. They need 5. They got to start soon. Top of the 6th. Birdo tees up on that. That's a screamer down the right field line, but it hooks foul at the last second. Boo lucky that one stayed foul. Birdo charging up, doesn't care about the 2 strikes. She pushes one out to left field. It's going to hit the warning track. Luffy can't get there in time. Fireball's being sent out. He is scorched. She stays at first. Lead runner is aboard. Toadette at bat. Toadette slap hit. She's going to hit it to Boomerang Bro. And oh, Birdo caught sleeping. He could have walked that one back. He could have tagged her. So Toad comes down to Toad. Strike. Wind up from Boo. Strike it. Wind up. Pitch. Comes for contact. Delivers with a single. Hits one to his center field counterpart. He's aboard. Red Noki up next. Strike one. Magic Koopa takes the innings hopes away. Leaping grab. Steals a screamer from going down the left field line. Flowers will need 5 in the top of the 7th. Have to survive the bottom of the 6th. Rookies hit a round last time, so Darkbone's back up the bat. He had a first pitch solo shot out to left field. Birdo's not messing around. She digs into her changeup. Strike 2 at the plate. She should dig into it one more time here, but we'll see if she does. No, goes to the fastball. Strike 3 looking. He doesn't swing. Looked like a ball, but maybe a generous call. She gets the strikeout, but damage is done. They're going to go to Red Magic Koopa instead. Red Koopa now back at the plate. Single last time he was up. Ball 1. Counts 1. changeup. And the chopper's in for a base hit. Red Koopa hitting pretty well this season. Yeah. Blue Dry Bones, he wants 2 this game. 2 homers, 1 game. Toadette has an attempt, but never had a genuine shot at it. That one had way too much on it. He wanted that to get out of here. Babies increased their lead, and my oh my, this rookies team. I mean, they're top of the standings. They're looking like the best team in baseball right now. Red Magic Koopa already done on the mound. Ooh, and the POW block perfectly placed. They still throw him out. Not fast enough to run out the POW. Maybe if you wait a second longer, but couldn't have asked for much more. Great try by Boomerang Bro there. He'll be at bat with 2 outs. Chopper over to Red Critter. Takes care of it. 7 runs. Top of the 7th. Heart of the order. Up next. I say heart. It's really 8-9-1, but this is some of the team's best hitters. They're structured very interestingly. And Red Critter's doing something very interesting. Luffy gets over there at the last second, sends up Dark Bones. Blue Dry Bones might win player of the game for that double home run effort. Guys, let me tell you, I think, me personally, Dark Bones, he's had multiple home run robberies. He has that pivotal home run. I think he's played some of the best ball I've seen all year. So 1 out. Rally has to begin here with Daisy at the plate. Captain has to lead. Or otherwise, I don't want to say, oh, she's leading, but she's leading Dark Bones to the warning track, and Luffy's coming over to supervise the job. Boo finally showing some tiredness, but they're going to leave him in to try and go for another complete game. Gotta admire it. Dude showed grit. Red Magic smokes one into the left field corner. He's going to be aboard with a single. Let's see if they leave Boo in, or if they say that's enough, that's a hit. They leave him in. So the MVP candidate has had his worst game all season, with a chance to turn this game around for his team. At the plate, 2 outs. Nothing getting turned around here. Red Magic limps off the field, injured by that friendly fire item, but Boomerang Bro unable to find anything but an out. Rookies run away with it in the 5th and don't look back. 2-9. Favor of the babies. MVP of the game is Blue Dry Bones. Can't argue with a 2 home run effort. I mean, magnificent, right? But